powers of the universe. This is Maya Cat, back with another episode of Cosmic Whiskers, where we unravel mysteries big and small. Today, we're diving into the magic of Divine Triangle, astrology forecast from June 2025 to July 2032. As always, I've brought along my brilliant co-host, Brian, to guide us through the details. So grab your favorite drink, or maybe a snack, and let him whisk you away.
Thanks, Maya. You always set the stage beautifully. Now let's explore how these cosmic movements will ripple through our lives, and what they mean for the bigger picture. Buckle up, because something pretty cosmic is about to go down. Right now, as we speak, a rare celestial symbol has taken shape in the skies above us, the Triangle of the Gods. This planetary configuration, a unique alignment of Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, is one we haven't seen in a whole century. And it's not just some random space trick. It's a signal that we've officially entered what's known as the Interim World, a period stretching from June 2025 all the way through July 2032. Now, if you're imagining this like some kind of sci-fi transition zone between dimensions, well, you're not entirely wrong. On a global scale, this era marks the fall of one civilization and the birth of another. It's the time when new evolutionary laws are being written into the very fabric of life itself. Let's meet the divine trio behind this cosmic show. Pluto, the god of the underworld, Aiden himself, who governs transformation, power, and the deep hidden truths buried beneath our reality. Neptune, Poseidon, ruler of the seas, the god of dreams, illusions, and the primal waters from which life itself emerged. Uranus, the god of the sky, celestial energy personified, bringing flashes of sudden change, innovation, and rebellion. Together, these three form a stable triangle in the heavens, an astrological formation that will linger for years. In esoteric terms, any aspect between planets means they've signed a metaphysical cooperation agreement, agreements that ripple right down here on Earth. And folks, this isn't your average planetary meetup, it's evolution with a capital E. This triangle is essentially a cosmic reboot button for the structure of life on Earth. And believe it or not, this system update began back in December 2019, when Saturn, our karmic judge, aligned with Pluto, the first member of the divine trio. That's when the tectonic plates of reality shifted and, let's just say it bluntly, Pandora opened her infamous box. From that moment on, events unfolded that many of us thought were simply impossible. But hold on, because this story has chapters. The second checkpoint of evolution comes with Saturn aligning precisely with Neptune, the second god in the triangle, on February 20th, 2026, though energetically we're already dancing in its orbit. And finally, the third checkpoint. That happens in July 2032, when Saturn meets Uranus, the last piece of this celestial puzzle. Even though the full triangle only becomes exact in June 2025, its influence has been seeping into our lives since 2019. And get ready, its most intense phase kicks off on June 9th, 2025, lasting until May 12th, 2030. Now mark your calendars for September 21st, 2025, because that's when the real fireworks start. On that day, the sun and moon will be in exact opposition to the peak of this triangle, near the south lunar node. Translation, a solar eclipse. And eclipses, my friends, are nature's way of shaking things up. That's when we'll really feel the pulse of this triangle of the gods. Another strong wave hits between February 20th and April 17th, 2026, when Saturn joins the party. Then again on July 20th, 2026, when Jupiter opposes Pluto and forms a so-called trapezoid configuration, astrological code for the house of cards collapses. So how exactly will this divine triangle affect us? Well, stereotypes will crumble and ghosts of the past will rise, but not in ways you'd expect. They'll come back in forms so absurd and unsettling that you might question whether you're watching a horror movie or just another Tuesday. These trans-Saturnian forces are powerful, and they'll find a way to tap each of us on the shoulder, whether we like it or not. Back to the Triangle of the Gods. One of its effects will be a noticeable awakening of latent abilities in more and more people: telepathy, intuition, synchronicity. You might suddenly realize that your thoughts manifest faster than you ever imagined. This triangle is waking up our true creative talents, our inner creator. And for many, that means discovering passions they never knew they had. Each person experiences these cosmic forces differently, depending on their level of awareness. For some, the triangle of the gods might feel like a society-wide adrenaline shot. Pluto stirs fears of disaster, famine, disease. Neptune brings subconscious phobias, darkness, depth, confusion. Uranus awakens fear of the unknown, the uncontrollable, the sudden. Yes, chaos often precedes rebirth. And that's why September 21st, 2025 matters so much. That day, a configuration called the Sail will form around the Triangle of the Gods. It's a cosmic wind blowing through our collective sails, and how we set our course that day could define the next 7 years of our lives. What we focus on, what intentions we plant, could determine the direction of our personal transformations. It might sound dramatic, even vague, but here's the truth. No one knows your soul better than you do. There are no one-size-fits-all answers. The solutions come from within. And while yes, we'll dive deeper into how this celestial lineup affects each zodiac sign in future videos, today's message is meant to awaken, not dictate. That's all for now, dear cosmic travelers. If you want to ride this wave of change with clarity and courage, hit that subscribe button.
And boom, another episode bites the dust. The universe is speaking, but only you can decide whether to listen. If you dug this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more stellar content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp, stay soulful, and keep glowing brighter than a supernova. Meow FF.